Hey, and we are live. Thank you, and welcome to the Sunday matinee edition. This is like
welcome to Foxborough High School.
Like he said, welcome to Foxborough High School.
Contest between
Now just getting ready to bring out the starting fives for the Warrior versus Warrior challenge here on Sunday afternoon as King Philip visits Foxborough. Getting ready for the starting five announcements here. King Philip coming in the Hawk at 2-9 on the season, 4-10 overall. Foxborough 4-6 in the Hawk, 5-6 overall.
Masks must be worn at all times alongside Foxborough High School.
This is a second day of a back-to-back for King Philip as they got to travel to Taunton yesterday.
Today's starting
lineups, here we go for King Philip. Number 5, junior captain Will LaPlante. He has been an absolute show to watch in the last two seasons. Number 10, senior Grant.
Number 22, Grant Kinney.
Number 22, Grant Kinney, junior.
Number 33, Danny Clancy.
Number 33, senior Danny Clancy.
And number 34,
rounding out their starting five, number 34, Braden Sotilli, senior. And here come your Foxborough Warriors, led by number 1, captain, senior Dylan Gordon. Number 2, sharpshooter Sam Goller. Number 5, running the point, junior Ryan LeClaire. The fourth man out is number 20, power forward Andrew Finn. And rounding out the starting five for tonight is captain number 24, Alex Penders. We will now pause for the national anthem. Like that, we're ready to go. So Foxborough High again. Don't take our word for it. There's no spectator limits. Wear a mask. Come see the game. That way you don't have to listen to us. I'm Kevin Penders. I'm joined by Jay Gordon.
Hey, Kevin. Good morning. Is it still morning?
I think we've leaked into afternoon, but it is what it is. Get on down here and cheer on the Warriors in white as they get ready to play King Philip. Here, as we've already called off our starting lineups, we'll do it again. Number 5 for King Philip, Will LaPlante. Number 10, Charlie Grant. I believe it's Charlie Grant. Yes, it is. Number 22, Grant Kinney. Number 33, Danny Clancy. Number 34, Braden Sotilli. Alex Penders with the tip, long, brought in by Dylan Gordon. Up and, around and out. And over the back, that's going to be a quick foul on Danny Clancy.
Could have the foul on the shot.
We'll take the foul either way.
Yep.
Either way. So one of the things we're going to see here, Foxborough has been off for a few days due to the snowstorm on Friday. They were supposed to play against Stoughton. Sam Goller tries an around the back pass to Alex Penders. That's blocked just by bodies. And quickly, King Philip back on the march. And that's the look that they want. Question is, what will they get? Will LaPlante comes out firing. He is their sharpshooter.
Oh yeah, he's solid.
And he hasn't been fully healthy, but when he is deadly. Penders with the ball now. He comes along to Golub. Golub trying to answer. It's hard off the back and out. So Tilly to Kinney. Kinney looking with the ball now. He's got Grant, now back down to Satilli. Now to,
got the travel there.
Quick travel. Kenny committed the travel there off the pressure by Golub. Gordon inbounds and LeClaire down the floor. Quick pass to Penders. Penders rips around baseline, up
Good
and
take.
over. Unlucky, but follows it home.
Attaboy.
Penders on the board. Foxborough on the board. Clancy looking to drive, kicked back out to Kinney. Stolen by Gordon on the pass. Up and in.
Boy.
Boy, we're using all of the rim today.
Twice around the rim there. Defensive intensity's there so far. I like what I'm seeing.
And that's going to be the difference here. King Philip is going to be a moving pick. That's going to be a foul on number 5, Will LaPlante. He can't believe it. But that's going to be the difference here, Jay, is defensive intensity. King Philip will let you trade buckets. The question becomes really all about the stuff. Quick look by,
there you go.
Quick look by Gordon down low to Golub. Golub for 2 on the baby hook. Tilly, Penders on him.
Good deep.
LeClaire going for the steal there, retaining and containing LaPlante. We're going to get a quick foul there on LeClaire. We're going to swap fouls for 5s.
Don't change a thing there, Ryan. Good tight D.
Kinney with the ball over to Clancy. Clancy now to Grant. Clancy drives up and hard off the front. Gordon with the rebound. Clancy coming charging at him. Gordon drives around, up, and off the front. Step up. Quick flip to the corner. Clancy with it now. Back to Grant. Grant looking for LaPlante. He's not there. Now to Clancy. To Satilli. Penders on him. They're looking to drive. He's got his space. And he rolls it around and out and in.
Good take by 34. He tends to be more of a three-point specialist for them, but took what the defense gave him there.
And somebody who has really had to play with a lot of intensity based on the injuries and illnesses that they have faced so far this season. Penders shot misses, comes back up and around. Gordon with the rebound. Gordon with the pass from Finn out and then drives back home for 2. Clancy looking, he's got Satilli underneath. Satilli moving around Penders. Kicks it out. That's short air ball. Over the back, not called.
Push.
Andrew Finn with the rebound. LeClaire to Gordon to Penders. Off the back. LeClaire getting up there for the rebound. Oh no, picks up another quick one. Defensive intensity, yes.
Yeah. Sometimes you just got to let it go.
And with that, LeClaire will go to the bench, and in we'll check in number 11, sophomore Ryan Cotter for Foxborough. We'll see how deep this King Philip bench is as well. I believe both these teams play with a pretty tight bench. Gordon, Golub containing, up to Satilli. Satilli looking to move. Penders ties him up. They bring it around, kick out, and home for Grant. Charlie Grant for 3. Foxborough doesn't want to see that. They will score in buckets if they're hot, in bunches. Golub to Penders to Cotter. Cotter looking to come around, drives and kicks to Golub. Golub floats.
Get in.
Rattles around and out, but draws the foul.
So we got some length at guard, and it's definitely paying off so far. We're able to get into the paint and get those looks.
Grant Kinney picking up his first, number 22. Golub to go to the line for 2. Sam, a spark plug on Tuesday night against Taunton. Let's see here. We're going to see the early on steal from Dylan Gordon, and then takes it down the line, turns it back in, avoids one bit of contact, and finds his way home. That one's up and out. Penders unable to get there. King Philip with the ball. Kenny on the move. Trying to get separation and find LaPlante. Oh, Kinney slips Golub for an easy 2 underneath. KP keeping pace here.
A lot of sorts.
Inbound from Gordon. In comes Barrera. Out goes Golub. Long cross-court pass by Barrera from Gordon from Barrera to Carter to Gordon. Slides over to Penders. Penders looking for the 3. Rattles around and out. The lid is sealed tight on that side. So Tilly with the ball. He's looking to move. He's got Clancy on the underneath. Somehow Clancy comes away with it. That's going to be a clearing foul on Danny Clancy. His second.
So, you know, he's a physical player. And
they're going to send him to the bench.
Right. So
he is replaced by...
Other nights, you get attaboys for your hustle, and days like today...
They need him on the floor.
Yeah.
He is replaced by number 32, Trevor Clyde, sophomore. Carter travels. One of the things that is underrated in his write-ups by number 5, Will LaPlante. He will kill you on defense just as much as he will with that 3. So watching him line up on the point guard, he's just looking to feast. Kinney over to LaPlante, home for 3. We're going to have a foul under the basket on Andrew Finn, count the basket. And a way ball foul.
I think he felt bad about the last foul on 33.
Well, that did not even things up for us.
No.
In a way that we would like. And with that, KP gets the ball back. LaPlante will have another one. Moving screen on the floor. No, they're going to call a foul on Ryan Cotter. Here we're going to see the 3-point play from Will LaPlante as Kinney hits it one more time over, and he's just set and squared and ready to go.
That's a moving screen.
That is definitely a moving screen.
After the 4th or 5th step, you got to blow the whistle.
32, Trevor Clyde called with that one, and finally Foxborough managing to convince folks that the defense is just as much of a problem as the offense. There it is. Penders sets the screen. They're going to call a penalty on Alex Penders.
This is getting to be a popular call.
Wow. Quickly set, but no love there. Not like that call. Carter giving chase. That ball's rolling around. It's going to be a white ball.
So, you know,
Foxborough not getting after it on the rebound.
No. So you mentioned LaPlante and his, defensive prowess. I would just have somebody else bring the ball up.
Simplest solution, right?
That's what we're doing right now.
And that's what we're doing.
Yeah. Take him out of the equation.
Moving Carter away from the midcourt line. Having Foxborough, who so far has been pressing for offense, just try to settle things down a little bit. Now from Barrera to Carter. Carter quick to Barrera again. Penders with the ball now. Penders to Gordon. Gordon on the move. Up and in. I don't know how he does it, Jay. I don't know how those all go in. Number 1, Sullivan in for King Philip now. So Tilly trying to go around Penders. Ball gets away.
Good hustle, Carter.
Great hustle by Ryan
Good
Carter.
hustle. They got the
and
ball.
That's going to be a King Philip Foxborough ball. Will LaPlante can't believe it. His hands are up in the air. What is going on, he says.
Stuff that doesn't show up on the stat sheet right there.
Good job. Transition on the defense there. Again, LaPlante quick with the hands. Comes straight to work. There's a charge.
There we go.
There's a charge. Good job by Carter, who gets stripped by LaPlante to get back under the basket and draw the charge on LaPlante, which will send him to the bench with 2 quick fouls here in the first.
2+ plays.
Nice job by Ryan Carter. He's moved in. He's built a little shed. He's all set there. Barrera to Gordon. Gordon driving up and in. This is the Dylan Gordon quarter brought to you by Valvoline. I don't know. Icy Hot. That's the Barrera quarter. Tilly looking under. He's got the wing for Clyde. That's short, well short, but up and around for not there. Materano is there underneath and outside of Barrera and manages to come away with it for 2. Materano, I think this is Troy Materano, or Tommy Materano. Tommy Materano, one of KP's 3-headed Hydra so far this season.
You mentioned it earlier that we're not really attacking those boards on defense. That's got to get better. I mean, a shot like that, we've got to come away with the rebound. That shouldn't be a putback.
Grant drawing his first foul there. Gordon getting 2. Here's the take by Dylan Gordon as he comes around, splits the defenders and rolls that up and in. It's a beautiful layup. Nice strong take to the basket. I'd like to see more of that here in this first half. Get a little distance.
If that help isn't going to sag down into the paint, that's going to be there.
Second one is up and away and home. .50 seconds left in the quarter. Foxborough holding on to a small lead here. Kenny with it, comes around. Barrera covering on 24. There's another steal by Gordon. If he can come away with it, he does. Up and in.
Nice,
oh my goodness.
nice take.
Excellent take by Dylan Gordon. Stripping Tommy Materano there. He's looking to come. Get Kinney, kicks it back out to Sullivan. Sullivan looking, he's got Kinney. That's Grant, excuse me. 10 is Grant. Feed it, so Tilly looking, he's got distance, not there. Up and over, Penders for the rebound. Now Barrera with the steal. Barrera looking to pop up. They're gonna call a travel. Oh. 0.8 seconds left on the clock. Dylan was just trying to, I'm just trying to set my feet. Sullivan to inbound. He's got still
a stop.
And Materano with the backcourt. And that's out of bounds and out of time. We're through 1. And we're going to see here another, this is what's going to be a series of, well, this is the last in the series of Gordon, steal, and layups tonight, as he's off to a hot start here in the first quarter. Foxborough, a little raggedy.
Yeah.
Raggedy.
Yeah, I thought the first few offensive possessions, they were patient. We saw layups. They didn't necessarily all go in, but again, you know, you're getting layups. We'll take it. And the defensive intensity was great the first couple trips on defense. Started to get a little lackluster in the middle there. They got out of their comfort zone. So just got to pick up where you started the game.
And maintain intensity. This is a team that, you know, Foxborough is a team that is its engine gets going based on how its defense performs. Mm-hmm. Right? We're not going to shoot guys out of the gym.
Right.
So where the defense goes is where Foxborough will go as well. Mm-hmm. So holding KP to 12 points in the first, a good start. Yeah. Putting up 17, a very impressive start. But it's a question of consistency and intensity. Mm-hmm. So I agree with you. If they can continue to go back to working the inside, not settling for an early shot, right, getting deeper into the clock.
No, inside-out basketball. We're getting layups. Once they start to help and overhelp, then we'll kick it out for open threes.
Grant inbounds to Sullivan. Sullivan quicks over to Clyde. Clyde, so Tilly back on the floor here. And that's to Materano. Golub disrupts the shot.
There you go.
Penders with the rebound, and he'll take it up.
Good D by Golub there, forced him into a tough shot.
Penders to Gordon to LeClaire. Foxborough starting 5 back on the floor.
Oh, had Alex in the corner.
Missed him. They're going to call a travel. Yeah. I think it's a pivot, but
you never know how that call is going to go anymore.
I'm over on this side. What do I know? And for anybody who might be watching from New Jersey, we are indeed the home announcement crew. So, so of course, as far as we know, our guys haven't created any fouls. Right. And theirs are always wrong.
We make no apologies for it.
Quick up and over by Materano there.
Nice take.
LeClaire answers on the other side. Materano looking to get around Golub. My goodness, it's like a horse race. Everybody is in a rush. That one off the backboard on a try to backdoor pass there by Sotili. Penders looking to get around Sotili. He does, and he lays it in.
All right, so you tell me what the difference was between that hoop and the travel the time before.
That one was prettier.
Yeah.
That was a prettier travel.
Well, I'll tell you the difference. The whistle didn't blow.
Well, they're discussing it over here. He and the coach are discussing it over there. So here you see Penders take around Sotili, rattles in and home. So, and that's what you want to see. You want to see them pound the inside.
Right, right.
All of them can do it. LeClaire just did it on that great drive there. Golub can do it and will pull up with that pull-up jump. Penders and Gordon obviously will crash it in, and Finn's right there, ready to go.
Yeah, I mean, LeClaire's at his best when he's attacking the rim like that. 'Cause number one, he can finish like we just saw, and number two, it opens things up for the outside. You know, when you got a point guard that you have to respect his drive, it's going to open up so much more for the other players.
Oh, here we're going to see the travel call from before. I guess. It wasn't as good a shot, so it didn't matter. You know, one of the things here you're going to see, hopefully for Foxborough, is the ability for this is the time Foxborough has to expand this lead. Clancy and LaPlante on the bench, both with early fouls. So this is, if Foxborough is going to make headway, this is the time to do it. They're swarmed. That one's out of bounds.
Good deep.
Good job by Foxborough putting the clamp down.
Yep. And coach has seen enough. LaPlante's on. He's coming back in.
He's coming back in. They'll risk it.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, as that lead does start to grow, they have to risk it. Otherwise, it's going to get away from them.
LeClaire. He's got Golub. Golub underneath. There's going to be a foul as he drives. That one will be on 34. 34 or 32? 24.
You probably 24. Have to be a little more careful with Clancy because he's an aggressive player.
And you need that presence.
Yeah, you need that. And if you give him an up fake or you go aggressively at him, there's a good chance he's going to pick up that third foul.
Right. Golub home for the first.
You know, so everything that's a positive in his player column, you got to use that against him when he's got 2 fouls on him.
Which just puts more pressure on Sotili as they go later into the game. Golub hits them both. Foxborough continuing to work. Clyde with the ball, not Clyde, 22. Kinney with the ball. Gordon, saved by Grant. Clyde with it, Sotili over now. Now Golub with the steal and the drive.
Finish.
Penders with the rebound, no!
Clean it up, Alex.
And
there you go.
6 fouls at once. Penders hitting the head. He'll take the moment. He can't believe he missed the layup, but that's okay. He'll go to the line. Steal by Golub on the drive there. He gets contact, no call. He misses the layup. Penders tries to quick time it up and in. Misses that layup. Sotili stays on him.
Yeah, so just as we watch this team grow and start to play together better and better every time they get on the court, that setup steal was due to the great communication on a switch with Alex and Dylan, and their communication set that up.
I would say, so we've seen them, you and I were talking, get home, not there. What is the foul now? That's going to be a foul on Andrew Finn, number 20, underneath. That'll be his second. We're shooting on the other end. Yeah. So in case you're wondering if this is a slugfest, we're in 1-1 from here on out. We got just under 6 minutes left in the second. 6 minutes left in the half. It is 9 fouls for King Philip and 7 fouls for Foxborough. We're going to be in the double bonus before we get under 5 minutes.
Yeah, and those tight benches might have to get a little bigger as this game goes on.
That one's coming out. Penders with the rebound. We got extra whistles going. Please don't tell me we're going to do that again. We're going to do that again.
Oh, we're going to get it. All right, so the free throw doesn't count, but they get the ball? The free throw
doesn't count, but they get the ball.
Oh, it must have been the possession arrow. They go into the possession arrow. All right.
Oh, because they're not in the 1-1. It's our 6th foul.
Oh, okay.
We had a disagreement on the foul call. That was what was going on there. I understand now. King Philip with the ball. Kinney looking for possession. LaPlante is back in now. Shane Philbin charged to cover him. So there's your your longer bench discussion, right? Shane Philbin in on the defensive end. LaPlante going right around him and to him. So the attack is in.
One thing Shane will do, he will harass him.
LeClaire with the possession.
Yeah, move around, boys.
Up, not there. Philbin right in the middle of it. And he's quick to draw that foul. And now we're in 1-1. Chaos here at Foxborough Gym. LaPlante to take the shot. That's money ball. Quickly, Coach DeStefano willing to take the risk there. Put LaPlante back in.
Yeah, he's too good of a player to keep on the bench.
Well, you got four points in the last 30 seconds with him coming back in. Gordon with the ball, he charges, separates. No foul called. Gordon home. I think everybody in the gym wanted to foul one way or the other on that one, Jim.
Yeah.
Kinney up high. So Tilly with the ball now. Back to Kinney. Kinney, oh, Gordon reached, not there. Down the wing, not there.
Get it and go.
Penders with the rebound to LeClaire. LeClaire pressing. He's got Philbin underneath. Oh, Philbin cannot hold on. Catch ball first.
Yeah, he got excited.
That was exactly right.
I got excited.
Kinney with the ball. He moves it to Sotilli. Sotilli down underneath. There's going to be an offensive foul called against King Philip. A lot of extra body and hands there. And Kinney picks up his third before the half. We'll be seeing him go out into the bench. In comes Sullivan, number 1. Gordon to LeClaire. To Barrera, to Penders. Penders coming around. Oh! Holy smokes, no fouls are called.
Yeah.
Penders clearing out the lane and laying it up and in.
Great finish. Great finish.
Sullivan, LeClaire on him. Clyde, stuck underneath. Oh, Sotilli slips Penders. And he rattles that one home. Quickly, LeClaire to Barrera, to Gordon on the drive, and the foul.
They continue to attack that rim. Good things are going to happen.
There's a lot of discussions about I don't like the foul call, ref. Nobody cares. That will be on Grant, his second.
Next one, buddy. Next one.
Gordon to the line. Home. Here we're going to see the truly no look.
Yeah. Oh, one caught one in the chops there a little bit.
Oh yeah, that's bad position for Sullivan.
And more importantly, he got his feelings hurt.
Well, he's still. Hopefully he's okay. He's still looking at his face like something's going on. That one's hard off the front. Gordon with 1 or 2 there. LaPlante on the move. He's driving around Barrera. Oh, Penders gets it, but Barrera gets the body. That's going to be on Cam Barrera, his first. Senior captain, Cam Barrera.
Parents getting into it a little bit,
Well,
yelling at the Foxborough players.
Not a long drive for the KP parents to come on over and get into it. Not a big surprise there. He really doesn't. That's the problem. LaPlante misses the second of 2. Foxborough looking to take advantage of that.
Get up.
Barrera with the rebound. Golub misses the layup. Gordon up. Not there, but we're going to have another foul on King Philip. That's on one green. Oh, I didn't think that was going to be the call. I was much more interested in that going on somebody else, but so be it.
I like that he didn't settle for the 3 there.
I agree. I agree.
You know, it was an open 3, but go with what's been working.
Well, I mean, that's exactly right. This is the you're seeing the benefits of the attack here. We have not seen Clancy come back in at all.
No, and it's because I said he's prone to get that 3rd. They're going to need him for the second half.
Gordon with another free throw there. Dylan quickly racking him up. Sullivan with the ball. He swings to Matarano. That's going to be a hands foul on Golub. We may have to call the JV back in. The rate we're going. Ref is chatting away with folks here. Matarano up and in on the rebound.
That's lazy. You know, you could say lucky bounce. No, that's lazy. We didn't box out there.
That was just, we didn't box out, and an opportune
good take.
There's up and around.
There's that cross. We've seen it for a week and a half now, and he's got such a quick first step with that crossover.
And when he knows he's got you, he's got you.
Yeah.
That's Gordon again with the quick hands. And stops by the booth to say, hi, Dad. Oh, that was nice of him. Geez, he could have stayed here and signed it. Just a little visit with a happy fan. Long back to LaPlante. He brings it up. Barrera trying to contain. No one containing LaPlante. Penders with the rebound. Gordon way outside. Post up. Like there's going to be another 3. There it is. LaPlante trying to get placed to draw the foul. Instead, he is placed into the floor by the future Bentley running back, Dylan Gordon.
He's going to have to sit there, I think.
That is 3 on Will LaPlante.
And we could see that again if we have a moment. I don't appear that didn't appear that he had the spot.
He did not. He was definitely in movement. We're gonna look at, instead of that, we're gonna see Dylan with yet another good deal going for the ball. And hey, Dad, how are you?
Just so everyone can see, I did attempt to catch him. I didn't let him fall.
Social Services appreciates that tape.
The hands went out.
Second one rattles around and out. Quickly, KP back down the floor. So Tilly short, but comes in and has the rebound. He drives it home.
He's been the spark plug for them so far.
Well, and he has been most of the season too when LaPlante has not been in. So he is their second leading scorer. Well, Penders fakes. Satilli misses the shot though. Up and over and out of bounds off of Foxborough.
But that's a good sequence there. We've been attacking the rim. They stagged down with the help. We kicked it out to the open 3, and then he had the open look to the rim.
Well, I like the fact he didn't settle for the 3 again. I would have preferred that the 2 points found their way home. But rebound by Golub as Satilli forces that one.
Oh, good cross.
Quick one time up to Barrera.
There we go.
We'll count that as an assist.
That's why you run the court.
From the side, that one's hard off the front. Carter with the rebound. That is Kilroy, Tommy Kilroy, number 42 into the game. Penders short on the baseline. And they pushing it again. Satilli underneath. Oh, he has got the sweet kiss going here. He's starting to find a rhythm too. They're going to have to move him along. Gordon driving, not there, to Barrera. And Penders still misses that, but the foul has been called. That will be on number 1. Sean Sullivan, his second. It's getting busy on the board. Barrera to the line, shoot 2. First one is home. Here we're going to see that drive by Golub, up and over. Barrera times it, paces it, and slots it home. And he hits two there. That's the second one for him. Good job by Cam Barrera from the charity stripe.
All right, let's finish this here.
Sullivan in the ball. Cotter, he's around Cotter. They slot it in there under, but Kilroy not ready for it. The freshman, and that ball rolls off his hands, out of bounds. Foxborough with the ball. 45 seconds left before the half. Golub from way downtown.
Oh, that's a dagger. That's a dagger. Now we get 2 for 1 here.
Foxborough working quickly with the clock in an effort to get last look. That one down the side, not there. Barrera comes away with it.
All right, last shot.
Grant looking to push that one at the advantage for 3.
All right, Dylan, don't look
Foxborough
at coach.
Possession, right? We did see that earlier this week. Penders around and in.
He might have hurt his knee there.
And that one wide and away. The play, to the last second play running perfectly as Penders and Gordon combined to pivot, turn, and drive to the lane. And just like that, Foxborough goes to halftime, extending its lead, taking advantage of the early fouls on key King Philip players. 43-27 at the half.
That's got to be our best offensive output in a half so far. I mean, they picked up right where they left off against Taunton.
Well, yeah, so let's talk about that for a minute, right? Foxborough has played 4 games in the last week. They're 3-1. 3-1 is impressive. Even more impressive is, I guess, I don't think, John Gibbs won't tell you that, but is the moral victory of taking number 6 in the state, Taunton, to 5 seconds left. They were down big early, and they battled all the way back to lose by 1. 69-68, I believe it was.
Yeah, very impressive. Very impressive.
Here we're going to see Sam Golub from the International Water line. There it is. And as he was pulling up, I was just about to say, well, we just talked about the ability to forego those threes and pound the inside. And they're off the give and go, or the fake give and go with Gordon. Penders pounds it inside for 2 before the end of the half. So I thought the Taunton game was amazing, if for no other reason than because Foxborough was in the hole early. And when it started, you were like, oh, this is going to be like Mansfield. Yeah. This is going to be a long day. And they just chipped away and refused to leave. Interesting to me, Taunton let them run. Yeah. I mean, there wasn't a lot of pressured defense there that was coming from them. They let Foxborough back in as if they just were on their way to whoever was next, which in truth was King Philip. Right. Because King Philip played them last night. Yeah, I mean, it was a really great week. And then, of course, we were supposed to play Stoughton on Friday with the snow or ice or threat of hail, whatever it was. We did not keep our appointed rounds. So,
which is a shame because they're playing their best basketball of the season right now.
I thought their game in Stoughton on Tuesday night was the best game I'd seen them play all year. Yeah. Maybe in the last 2 years. Yeah. They were complete. They were moving the ball really well. They were communicating on the floor. And I think a lot of that is the benefit of what they had the last week with the 3 games back to back to back almost. Yeah. They're starting to build some confidence. It's starting to believe that they can actually get back in this thing and do it. Yeah, and it's coming at the right time. They were either last time I looked, they were a half a game out or a game out in the standings. Yeah, everybody's bunched in the Davenport. Everybody's bunched up. Yeah, there's really only 2 games. It's a 2-game differential from 1st to 5th. Yeah. So with the exception of the one game, with the game today, and then we have one other non-league makeup game. We're in the final leg of it. And they're peaking at the right time. Agreed. Agreed. And it's a good thing because they got a lot of basketball to play in the next couple weeks. So that's in fact they go on the road the beginning of this week to North. So that's a home divisional series, and then they close out this coming week. I mean, I don't know if this game is the beginning of this week or the end of last week. Right. But Tuesday at North. and then Friday here hosting Sharon. 2 really important games for them to be back in the mix. And obviously this one, the ability to steal any games from the Kelly Rex division, really important.
Yeah, so all that stuff that we just said, all that good stuff, got to finish this game.
Amen. Amen and hallelujah.
Yeah.
And with that, you know, King Philip's going to have a challenge as they've got Will LaPlante with 3 fouls coming into the second half, Sean Sullivan with 2, Grant with 2, Kinney with 3, and Clancy, as we talked about, sitting almost the entire second quarter with 2 fouls early in the first quarter.
Right.
So we're going. Meanwhile, Foxborough, by my count, is you know, a couple guys with 2 and sitting pretty otherwise. So they got to just get back out there and continue to do what they've been doing. See if that third quarter they can continue to pound in that third quarter. So it's about 5.5 minutes before we come back to the second half. Should we take a little break?
Yes, sir.
All right. So. Guys back in the booth. We're going to take a little break. We'll be back to see all of you in 5 minutes. And remember, Foxborough, if you're listening, King Philip, don't listen to this. Foxborough, if you're listening, no spectator limits. Come on down and watch the game in person so you don't have to listen to Jay and me. We'll be back in a few minutes. Bye. All right, I'm home. I can go whenever you want. Okay. All right, and we are back for the second half. Intrepid reporter, sideline reporter Jake Gordon coming back with all the halftime details in a moment. But in the meantime, King Philip back on the floor with its starting 5. Foxborough back on the floor with its starting 5. So Foxborough with Gordon, LeClaire, Golub, Finn, and Penders. King Philip countering with LaPlante, Grant, Kinney, Clancy, and Sotilli. LeClaire from the international waters this time himself. Clancy back in the game with 2 fouls, and he is instantly felt with the rebound there. LaPlante looking to get separation. He does. That's around the back and out.
It's good defense.
LeClaire with the rebound. Well, you see the help there. Everybody's got to help when he drives.
Yep. This is what you do.
With
Go
a nice
right
slide.
at him.
Oh, that one is off of King Philip and out of bounds. Foxborough will retain possession on the tip. But you're right.
Keep going at him.
Clancy's the guy you want there in the matchup. You want to be able to go strong to him. Oh, Sotilli putting that one right to LeClaire.
Ooh, almost a walk there.
Clancy on the drive. Strong take for 2. LeClaire trying to get movement. He does. He's got Penders on the wing. Penders quick to Golub. Golub steps back.
3 trips down, 2 deep threes without working the ball inside.
So not the pre-halftime discussion that you and I were having. Quickly, Clancy goes to work on Finn. That's around and out. Ball is loose. Clancy comes away with it.
That's got to be a walk.
Something. Instead, it's 2 points for Clancy. There was traveling. There was contact. All kinds of stuff happening there. But that instead is 2 points for King Philip, and they continue to chip away at the Foxborough lead. And that's going to be an offensive foul on Dylan Gordon. His first. Not the start that Coach Gibbs must have been talking about at halftime, but here we are again. 2 minutes in, Foxborough has not scored. Kinney
tough shot.
attacks.
It's over the back.
It is over the back anywhere else, but Clancy says, if I put my hands up like this, it's not over the back. And the refs agree. Ball rolls to the visiting locker room.
Sometimes you just got to be brave. You can't be afraid to blow that whistle. You can't. Don't worry about how many fouls he has.
Gordon inbounds. LeClaire with possession. Back to Gordon. To Penders. To LeClaire. Underneath.
There you go.
To Gordon, up and in. Clancy just getting high there to try to maintain possession and space. Not draw that foul. Kinney to Sotilli. Clancy. Grant. Back to Kinney. Kinney crosses up. Clancy drives to the hoop. So Tilly from way outside. Golub with the rebound.
That's his shot. I was lucky they missed that.
Well, I was hoping he doesn't get too warm. Gordon up
nice
and
floater.
in. Nice floater. Continuing to drive to the lane, Dylan Gordon. Foxborough trying to get their control back into possession here. Clancy to Satilli. Satilli looks to drive, not there. Gordon steps up to that one. Penders with the rebound.
Good box out.
As LaPlante charges the inside.
When the ball hits the ground and nobody touches it, you did your job.
Gordon, Golub with the ball to LeClaire. LeClaire.
Whoa.
Big pile up there in the middle.
Good that they didn't.
Very nice no call there. As Grant was looking
and
for
he
the
got
call.
teed up.
And the technical foul now on Grant. Here we're going to see it here underneath. There's the sandwich stack that's at play there. Penders slides underneath.
There's no foul.
There's no foul there. He wants it, but it's not there. Grant goes to the floor. Doesn't like the non-call. Gives the ref just enough business.
Maybe it wasn't a technical. I think they just called the
warned
timeout.
him?
Just the timeout, yeah.
Well, we'll see when we come back. 4:34 left to play here in the third. Foxborough with a 49-31 lead.
Yeah, they appeared to have righted the ship a little bit after that.
Came out
start.
rough.
Yeah, well, it's third quarter. We know how that goes.
But if they were only applying that rule to the first half of the third quarter, I think we've made an improvement.
Jake Griffith there, working the cameras.
Working camera work. Thank you, Jake. Jaden Forrestall, I think, on the other side. So appreciate that for the. There he is. Good job by him. Yeah.
Yeah, there you are.
You got it. Gotcha. So that was just a timeout then, you're right. And ball is in. LaPlante to Kinney. The way they were going back and forth, I really thought there was a tech there.
Yeah, I thought he said the magic
Clancy
word.
quickly to Satilli. Penders now on Clancy. Ball is up. Ball is. There's a foul on Clancy. That'll be 3.
That's frustration there.
Overzealous after rebound contact.
So is that 3? That's 3
That
now.
is 3 on him, yes. So he'll stay for a little while anyhow. They got him through the trouble spot early.
You got to go right at him again.
Gordon to Penders, Penders to LeClaire. LeClaire drives.
Oh, nice pass.
To Andrew Finn, not there. Satilli and Clancy crashing the boards. Ball quickly away. Up top to Kinney. Now to Clancy, to Satilli. Satilli going to work. Penders getting on that one. Golub with the rebound.
Good contest. It almost went down, but ball bounced that way there.
Golub on the drive. The pivot spin. Pop not there.
That's a tough shot.
Satilli with the rebound. Kinney on the move. Number 10, Grant for 3.
That's 2 for him.
If he spaces them out to 1 a quarter, 1 every other quarter, though, I'm okay.
Yeah.
Quick slip. Oh, Clancy gets his hands on it.
Nice idea.
Well, they had Satilli beat. Here comes LaPlante. And home.
He's tough.
He is just a complete package. He will drive. He will hit you from outside. Is that going to be on? They're going to mark that on LeClaire. I didn't even see him in the play. I thought that was on Sam.
Yeah, he was. Correct me if I'm wrong. He was top 5 in scoring last year as a sophomore, right?
He was, and he's right up there again this year.
Yeah.
Will LaPlante with I think 16.5 points per game. That one is around and out. Penders with the rebound. LeClaire taking his time. Again, possessions are our friend here.
You got a 2-3 zone now.
16.3 for LaPlante so far this season. LeClaire forces that one. Not there.
Oh, good hustle,
Penders
Alex.
comes away with the ball on the steal. Quick to Barrera, to Gordon for 2.
Hustle play.
Nice job there, not giving up on the ball by Foxborough. LaPlante coming right back at you. And dribbling. Got Satilli on the side. Clancy feeds it over to him. They're moving it well, Jay. Just not finding home. As it goes again. That's up and out. That's Grant pushing that one for 3. LeClaire looking for possession. He goes long to Barrera. They call travel on this side, does the fans. Fans call travel on this side, they don't get the call. On the other side, they call travel. Okay. The makeup. There's a nice steal by Penders to Barrera to Gordon for the finish.
Gravity wanted him to go out of bounds, but he had different plans.
It's a lot of torque there if you're trying to turn that body around. Foxborough continuing to trade buckets after a rough start. Now we're really in the trade bucket game, and KP advancing to 36, Foxborough to 51. So they're right about on track. KP is winning the quarter by 1 using the Coach Gordon rule.
Yeah.
And they're talking it over.
Got to keep playing. Like you said, KP can score in bunches fast, so we can't
let them get a rhythm.
No, we can't stop playing.
Can't let them get a rhythm, and don't need to play their tempo.
No.
The clock is our friend, not theirs. So.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to sit in a 2-3 zone. We should be perfectly fine with being patient and waiting for the look that we want. Maybe it caught us off guard that first time, but we tried to force a pass that wasn't there.
So Tilly goes to the bench. Clyde is in now, 32 for King Philip, with Clancy, LaPlante, Kinney, and Grant. Kinney with the ball. He's got Clyde. He slips. Clancy slips Gordon. Takes it straight to the rack for 2. Easy, pretty uncontested 2 there.
Yeah.
LeClaire comes around, holds up. He's got Penders. Penders has the mismatch there. Good opportunity for him to take advantage of that. He passes to Gordon, who will take the 3. LeClaire gets up in the air and gets that rebound. Undersized rebound for Ryan LeClaire. Very nicely done. Inside to Barrera. Barrera out to Golub. Golub, dibbles and daddles, fiddles and faddles. Hands off to Gordon. Gordon drives. Not there. Ball is away. Ensnared by Grant. He comes up the floor and drives and kicks to Clancy and moves over to Kinney.
Oh,
Kinney on the rotation, which, by the way, would be called a travel earlier, but drives it home.
KP picking up the defensive intensity a little bit and turned into a bucket in the other end. Back to the zone now. So they're just going to keep flipping from man to zone.
Well, it's working. Why not?
Yeah.
All right. Penders to LeClaire. They're getting too fancy.
Yeah.
They're trying to do fancy things instead of just fundamental things. Clancy, to Grant, to Kinney, off the front.
Yeah. Get it going. Get it going.
Control.
Don't let him set up.
To Barrera, to Penders, to Gordon, to Penders, to Barrera. He's got space and time. Hard off the front.
Nobody crashing the boards.
Well, you can't be in the paint when you've got all your bigs. Penders with a big block. They got a contact down there somewhere on LaPlante. That's going to be 2-4 on Penders. Interesting. His second. Seeing frustration on those drives now from the Foxborough defenders underneath.
Yeah.
LaPlante hits the first of those.
We've seen that zone twice, and not once have they tried to work the high-low game with Gordon and Penders.
And you're seeing them force a 3 on the outside instead, while Gordon and Penders are underneath, or out on the wings rather. Somebody has to. Yes. Okay. I was going to say somebody has to go out. Golub goes out. Andrew Finn checks back in. That one's home. And Foxborough continuing to lose the third. Trying to get out of the third now and regroup with last shot. Double team on LeClaire. Gordon is open.
I don't understand why we're 5 out against a zone.
And shooting from, I mean, it works.
Yeah, what do I know?
Guess.
What do I know?
I'm in the I agree with Coach Gordon approach, but he hit it.
Yeah.
So here it is with Pender says, I don't want it. Gordon says, I mean, I'll take it. It's, you know, I don't know where I am. It's okay. Sure, I'll shoot from all the way back here. And it goes in.
Yeah, so, they got 3 back there, but not a great quarter by Foxborough.
No. Foxborough putting up 11 points in the quarter to KP just on the races. They put up 15. And so it's 54-42, 8 minutes to play. Foxborough holding on to a 12-point lead, but I mean, holding on is really the operative term here, as Foxborough really needs to get back to what was working in the first half. That third quarter, choppy.
Yeah, and KP's not going to lay down. They're not going to quit. They got a very good coach over there, and
they need this win for relevancy as much as anybody else. Wins are a lot harder to come by in their division.
Right.
So, anytime they can steal one from the small hawk, that's a big victory for them.
Yeah.
And so here we go. KP with the inbounds. They've got Clancy, Clyde, Sullivan, LaPlante, and Materano on the floor. Foxborough counters with Barrera, LeClaire, Gordon, Finn, and Penders. The defensive good hands team. LaPlante with the ball. Barrera on him. To Materano. Gordon on him. Sullivan swings it to Clyde. Clyde trying to go on Penders. That's not going to work. Finn. Clancy with the ball. LaPlante driving. Up and in.
Good hoop.
Drawing the contact, using the contact, and softly adjusting for a very solid 2 does Will LaPlante. Penders with the ball. He's got Gordon on the wing. And home.
That was 2 rolls and a backboard.
Using every inch of every part of that tool to get that thing in for 3. Dylan Gordon, who has just been on fire offensively here today and defensively. Multiple steals converting to layups for him. Gordon inbounds. That one off the hands of Materano and out of bounds. Just wasn't ready for the pass.
I'd still like to see them post up on this
I
zone.
agree. I don't know why we're doing this. This alley-oop play has not worked. We've tried it 4 times today. Here's Penders, kicks it back out. Gordon on the baseline 3, using all of it to get home. LaPlante splits the insides before the shot.
Yeah, it should be on the floor, right?
Foul on the floor, Barrera, his second. I mean, look, I'd like to see Alex alley-oop one home like Robert Williams Jr. As much as anybody, but we don't need that.
No, and they've had success.
LaPlante from Jupiter.
That's out of bounds.
It should be out of bounds, but it's not. Either way, it's Foxborough ball. LeClaire with the rebound.
And they've had success with that play in previous games, but it's just not there today. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Come on, Ray.
Foxborough playing a dangerous game on the passing. Sullivan looking to drive, not there. He kicks it to Materano way outside. He's home. There's a name we haven't called much, but he is not a name that you want to see get going.
No, they're hanging around.
Penders with the ball. Again, Clyde on Penders is a huge mismatch for us. Why we're not taking advantage of it, I'm unclear of. Gordon, inside.
Help comes up, you drop it down to Alex on the baseline, or Finn.
6 minutes to go. Foxborough up 12. Clancy with the ball. He comes to work on Finn. Off the front, not there.
Good rebound.
Ryan LeClaire mixing it up,
Come on,
getting
right
in
at
there
him.
for the rebound.
Oh, good pass.
Oh my goodness. Great pass by LeClaire, but to Barrera, and then Barrera to Finn. Finn swallowed up underneath the basket. Here we're going to see Cam with a nice pass back. Huck trying to get around Clancy and does, but runs into Clyde.
Yeah.
Drives it out of bounds.
I think if he bodied up there, he might have been shooting free throws.
Oh, and again, LaPlante just splits the middle for an easy, relatively uncontested, too. Penders managing to keep it in bounds. Gordon going to it, not there.
Alex, up strong.
And up and two. Penders with the rebound, driving that one home. Here they come. Martirano looking to drive. He runs into LaPlante.
That's it, Ryan.
LeClaire on the floor. He's got the ball. Penders on the move. He passes to Golub. Golub, contact is made. No call. Gordon with the floater.
LeClaire has been making those kind of plays for well over 2 weeks now.
But you're really seeing the impact of it in the last 2 weeks. 3-1 Foxborough. Tone is set by that point guard. If he can control the pace and if he can control that defensive edge, which he is doing now, you're seeing a much better team cohesion because there's a lot more faith happening on the floor. We're gonna. Oh, there's Bryce Gibbs. He is 4 today.
All right.
And happy birthday to him. Look at that. Happiest man in sports. Bryce Gibbs, we wish him a very happy birthday. I know his brother Tyler could not be more excited. Look at that, cartwheels. We are missing our cartwheels today, the cheerleaders, Kenny Mello in particular.
I just pulled 3 muscles watching him do that cartwheel.
That was awesome. Well, the good news is, or maybe bad news, Jay, if we win, you and I have to do those for Bryce as part of his birthday. But because we're not that flexible, you have to do 2 and I have to do 2.
Right.
Then he's 4 and then we can be done. Or you can do 3 and because I could probably only do 1.
You're giving me way too much credit.
I'm a giver. It's just for the children. It's all for the children. Okay, so Sotilli is back in, as is Clancy, Martirano, LaPlante, and Kinney for King Philip.
Right, we're extending that pressure a little bit here.
Foxborough will answer with LeClaire, Barrera, Golub, Gordon, and Penders. So they've gone bigger. We've gone a little smaller. Quicker, I guess we'll call it. So Tilly with the ball, he passes it into Martirano. Martirano with a pop-up, not there. Golub with the rebound.
I don't know if you want that quick of a contested shot coming out of a timeout.
I don't think you do. I don't think Coach DiStefano does.
Oh, you got the baseline.
They just missed him. They just missed him. Barrera, back to LeClaire.
Be patient.
To Golub. Golub under to Gordon. Gordon slips into Penders. Penders kicks out and out again to Barrera, around, not there. Ball is loose, and King Philip comes away with it. Quickly up to Sotilli. He breaks it back to Kinney. Kinney off the front iron. LaPlante with the rebound.
That's offensive.
And that should be offensive. They're not going to call it offensive. They're going to call it a defensive foul on Ryan LeClaire. That will be his 4th. I mean, he was planted until he was railed into. I don't know how that, well, somebody will explain that rule to me someday, I guess. Sotilli with the ball, up quickly to Clancy. Clancy looking for space. LaPlante and Sotilli running into each other down low on the baseline. Around comes LaPlante. No travel called. Golub with the rebound. He quickly up to Gordon. 3:40 to play.
And if they settle in this zone, once we get the ball to the elbow, I'd like to see a backdoor cut on the baseline because they're overplaying. Right there, look at the baseline.
It's there, but so's that. Gordon for 2. See if you've heard that before today. Quickly up to Sotilli. Sotilli to Clancy. Clancy will drive. He pulls back out. He's got Kinney. Kinney to Sotilli. Sotilli looking to drive. He pulls to Clancy. Clancy baseline 3. Not there. Penders with a rebound. Quick over to Barrera. Barrera pushing it up the floor. And now we'll slow it down to LeClaire.
Back to man.
Gordon steps back. Not there.
A little quick.
Time. Kinney, quick pass to Grant, I believe. Good communication there by King Philip for Kinney to see it. Grant was calling it. That's a quick foul. That's going to be on Golub, his 2nd.
It's a good foul. They had
you had to stop that.
No miss layup. Make them earn it.
You had to stop that because that was a momentum changer right there. Quick pass, give and go. Grant hits the first.
But again, you know, the situational basketball, a quick three on the other end gets them in transition, and now they're shooting free throws. Just
no, absolutely.
Don't need
right?
it. Don't need it.
More possession, and there's still a lot of talking between the ref and Barrera. I'm not sure what's going on there. They were talking earlier. Maybe Barrera asked him to prom. I'm not sure what's happening over there. They seem to be spending quality time together.
There you
that
go.
One rolls up and out. Gordon with the rebound.
Good foul.
Exactly. They knew it all the time. Gordon maintaining possession. He's looking for LeClaire, not there. He's got Barrera, Clancy on him. Barrera, Clancy with a reach. Not called. LeClaire looking to
Another
drive.
reach.
Oh, and around and out. Great take by Ryan LeClaire, very confident.
Don't foul.
Don't foul. Again, LeClaire with 4 fouls. Sotilli off the front iron. Clancy with the rebound. Penders with the block. Penders times that one up perfectly, knowing Clancy's coming. We're going to see it right here. Clancy fakes the feed, pivots, Penders.
Not today.
That was a volleyball block. Sotilli to Clancy. Clancy slips underneath to Sotilli.
Good cut.
They've had that play working most of the day. Tilly not with a lot of points, but he's had them in opportune times, and they've been effective. And with that, we got a timeout. 2 minutes. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left to go here in Foxborough in the fourth quarter on the Sunday matinee. It's like creature double feature, I guess, in its own way. It's Foxborough 65, King Philip 52.
Yeah, they're about 2 good possessions, Foxborough, away from this becoming a free throw game. So,
but we need to actually see those 2 good possessions.
Yep. Take care of the ball.
We are seeing a lot of racing, which is what happens when they start to.
Yeah, we're gonna see pressure out of this timeout. So set up your press break, get the shot you want.
You know the horses are going to run, so you just gotta take your time, get across the line, make them foul you.
Yeah.
I mean, again, we had such a big fouling first half.
Yeah.
Foxborough with 6, King Philip with 1 here in the second half. So totally different story. And so Foxborough going to have to possess the ball more, take its time more, and just and draw that contact.
Yeah, you know what? That 1 foul is going to end up hurting KP if they need the fouls.
True.
Because we're not going to be shooting for a while.
That's right. We're gonna, and they're not going to be able
to.
Good
take.
There's one right there.
Well done.
Penders strong off the feed to the basket. What has just happened now?
Puck got teed up.
Score the basket. Foul is on 33 Green. Danny Clancy, his 4th. And then a technical foul.
Yeah, so that, just what you don't need. Just what you don't need.
Technical foul for Andrew Finn.
So after this free throw, they're going to get 2 in the ball.
How nice. Penders to the line. The and 1 opportunity. And it's home.
Yeah, it's just stuff you got to avoid.
So the Lord giveth.
Yeah.
The Zebras taketh away. Not surprisingly, Will LaPlante to take the technical. We're going to have subs come in now. Oh. He doesn't want him now. LaPlante to take the first. That's home. Not surprising. Here we're going to see the play. Great pass. Penders strong to the basket. And then, just enough of a chirp. Just enough of a chirp. LaPlante hits them both. I believe LaPlante hits them both. Foxborough holding on to a 14-point lead.
Yeah, nothing quick, Foxborough.
2 to play.
Make them earn it.
So Tilly goes around to Clancy. Penders with another block.
Good help there.
Gordon and Penders collapse.
Slow.
On Clancy to bring that play to a halt. What's it going to take? Yeah, you didn't blow the whistle. That's why he's looking. He's not surprised. He's just waiting for you to blow the whistle, ref. It's like, how hard do I have to shake him? Do I have to shake him this hard? Yeah. Do I have to shake him this hard? How about this hard? And with that, Danny Clancy has fouled out, drawing his 5th.
Yeah, I think if I'm the KP coach, I would have liked to have seen somebody else commit that foul.
Well, I mean, I think
you know he's been doing well for them in the second half.
I think it's just a matter of he was the guy that was there.
Yeah.
Clancy was like, nobody else is doing it. I guess it's my job to do it.
But yeah, KP recognizes what we talked about, that 1-2 fouls.
Right.
You know, they're up to 3 now. They can't wait until a minute left. They have to do it now.
Ball's into LeClaire. LeClaire, quick touch to Penders.
Yeah. Okay.
And home. Moderano trying to draw the charge there on Penders.
Yeah, I got to tell you, it's so refreshing to see refs not calling flops. It's very refreshing.
So Tilly for 3 off the front. Kinney with the ball. LaPlante drives and drives it home. What do we got now? Timeout?
Yeah.
All right. Timeout. King Philip. Foxborough 70. Is that our highest scoring output for the season? I believe it
68 was previous.
Here we're going to see the last basket for Foxborough as LeClaire slides that one up and over Sotilli to Penders. Moderano trying to draw the charge. Actually, that was more of a charge than I've seen other ones that have been called today, but I'll take it. Trying to draw a charge, Penders on the contact, letting that all unfold, and then putting it in for 2. And the clock is held. Minute and 21 left to go. Foxborough up 14. Out they come, Sotilli, Moderano, Kinney, Grant, and LaPlante. Foxborough maintaining with their good hands crew. Gordon, Golub, Barrera, LeClaire, and Penders. 4 across here.
Looks like just a man press.
On the man press. I was just going to say, yes, you read my mind.
A little bit of a trap.
LaPlante draws the foul. Quickly. That'll be his 4th.
Here's my favorite inbounds pass, the sideline corner, the worst.
You have to call combo shot on this. It's on the corner. Oh, there's a quick ball. Sotilli defends. Penders comes away with it. Golub. We do still have to get it across half court. There we are. Barrera with the ball now. Everybody giving chase.
2 more to go.
2 more to go. That one will be on number 10. Grant, his 3rd. It's that balance now of who gets the foul and who gets to foul out. Barrera to inbound. Here in the KP spectator section. There's a quick pass to Gordon. There's going to be a travel call. Gordon was like, I'm shooting, I'm not shooting, I'm passing, I'm pulling it out.
Yeah, had he went with his instincts and tried to score, he probably wouldn't have traveled.
That's true.
Yeah.
And it probably would have gone home.
Right.
Kinney with the ball to Moderano. Moderano quickly to Grant, to Sotilli. Sotilli fakes the 3.
Oh, good D.
Pulls it back out to Moderano. Moderano, Gordon on him. To Kinney. 14 on the clock. Grant shoots. Not there. Penders with the rebound. Oh, and LaPlante with the steal.
It's a backcourt.
And backcourt.
41 to go.
LaPlante with possession and then continuation. Causing that. He was like, I didn't have possession. He was like, nope, you had it here, and then you went over there, and now it's their ball. Foul on.
Looks like it's on Sam.
That's going to be on Sam Golub.
Yeah.
2 for the push-off.
Well, it's nice that KP didn't get a made basket there, but even if they did, it took them over 20 seconds to get a shot off. So great defense.
So we're seeing Foxborough hold on to this lead. There was an unfortunate foul there by Sam, and because Foxborough not in the.
I think it's because it was an offensive.
It was offensive.
They don't shoot, yeah.
Coach Gibbs was like, I don't know what's going on. He just looked over there. I was like, none of that makes any sense to me. That, however, will be a shooting foul. Good news, it didn't complete. Bad news, Dylan Gordon picks up his 2nd. And the clock stops. 34 seconds left to go here. Moderano to shoot 2. First one's home. 13-point game, 34 seconds to go, 12-point game.
Take care of the ball, boys.
Ball to Gordon. Grant giving chase and driving.
Now we're doing Globetrotter stuff here.
Well, I think Dylan Gordon, in a moment of honesty, would tell you he just fell down. But Grant picks up his 4th. And now another one. Grant with the ball. And so, oh boy, Sam with a foul. That was not at all the way they drew it up. Sam picks up his 4th. Keeping LaPlante from the bucket. Pender's yelling, "Stop fouling."
Well, it looked like KP was trying to foul him. It looked like Dylan was allowing them to foul, but the refs weren't on board with any of it.
I guess not, yeah. And LaPlante hits another one. LaPlante with 8 free throws so far in this game. Make it 9. Foxborough looking for some help to get that ball in bounds. They do.
Just dribble.
Gordon on him. Quick, Penders, Gordon to LeClaire, to Penders. For 2. Cannot miss it when you're that close to the rim. Materano pulls back up. Not there. LaPlante on the inside. I don't know what happened, but the ball stays in bounds and stays Foxborough ball on a rebound by Gordon. And LaPlante is frustrated, but but it's done. LaPlante and Gordon not ending up as buddies. Foxborough picking up its win. Foxborough finishing here in Foxborough Gymnasium on Sunday afternoon. It is a win for Foxborough, an important one for the Kelly Rex and Davenport standings, as Foxborough will improve to 6-6 overall on the season, back to 500, Jay, with this 72 to 72 to 60 win.
Yeah, nice convincing win. A little couple bumps in the road there in the middle of the game, third quarter, as usual. But you know, they took care of business. They took care of business, continuing to play well, and at the right time, like we talked about earlier.
Absolutely.
They've got their league games coming up.
As we said, they got league games coming up this week. They've got North Attleboro at North Attleboro, and Friday Night Lights will be here at home against Sharon. Foxborough looking and hoping to show a very different look than they showed the Sharon Eagles here at home.
Yeah, if they're not up for that one, then I don't know what they're going to get up for.
It's not going to happen. Fabulous. We wish him a very happy birthday. Coach Gibbs stopping by to let us know that he's going to send a couple guys over here to talk to us for Coach's Corner, but you know, he's got birthday obligations, so things have to happen. Yeah. And we certainly can relate and understand and respect that. Mm-hmm. So it is a final here in Foxborough. Foxborough sneaks out. Solid performance in the first half, really gritty work in the first half, and then holds on in the second half is what I would say to keep that distance and to maintain pace. 72 to 60. I keep saying 60 because I haven't seen a Foxborough score 72 points in a while, and it's tripping me up when I see the 60. Mm-hmm. So Foxborough 72, King Philip 60. Foxborough, just you know, for clarification, when we started on our homestand, you know, 4 games ago, Foxborough was at an average of 52 points per game scoring and giving up 65.4 in 4 games, because it doesn't have today's stats in there, but in 4 games. So North Attleboro, Milford, Canton, and that Taunton game, we've dropped it, or Foxborough's raised their points per game a whole 2.5 points. Yep. And they've dropped their opponent's points per game over 5 points. Yeah. So you're really seeing Foxborough turn it around in the last 2 weeks. Yep. Very impressive.
And then you add in today, they'll be status quo for their defensive end, and they're gonna, you know, and 72 points is absolutely gonna put a dent in their offensive stats. So we'll look forward to seeing you Friday night. Yes, sir. Friday Night Lights. Come back on here on the 11th. We will be here and ready to go and ready to host and look for. Oh, there's the guys inside. There they are. We weren't going to forget you. There they are. There's Mike Everson. There's Scott Daniels. And then somewhere running around here. Oh, he's on the camera again. Still on the camera again. I always forget that part. Right, I know. Matt Shea in there. We called out the boys on the baselines, but we didn't give due credit to the Bird's Nest, Netta Jerry Penders. Thank you to her.
as always, for live coverage from Foxboro Cable Access. We couldn't do it without them. They spoil us. So, for the best coverage in the Hawk, stay tuned to Foxboro Cable Access. We're going to take a quick break, but we will be back for conversations with somebody.
2 players.
And we are back. This is our Conversations with Coach section. He only comes to visit us when we win. So we like it when it happens because it means you guys put up a W, which is awesome. And Coach tonight is otherwise engaged. He has a 4-year-old's birthday party to get to.
Yeah.
So he doesn't join us. And as a result, that means we've got an extra seat here in the bench. And that means I get to be joined by the backcourt duo of Ryan LeClaire and Sam Golub. Guys, nice job.
Thank you. Thank you.
So with this win, you guys are 4-1 in the last 2 weeks.
Yep.
It's a pretty stellar turnaround from
Getting hot. Yes, sir.
Exactly.
Getting
right?
hot.
We're getting hot. And we talk a lot over here. I mean, look, you got Sam, who's drilling threes from international waters. And Ryan, you really set the tone on the point guard defense position and the hustle. And you're really doing a great job the last couple of weeks. We talk about it a lot over here. I don't recommend you listen to us because no one should have to listen to us.
Yeah.
But we are, seeing you're doing a lot of the dirty work. And I guess and making really great adjustments on defense. So talk to us about, you have LaPlante tonight as your draw.
Yeah.
The kid he shoots from everywhere.
Yeah, great shooter.
And he takes it to the hole. Hits you at the line, he'll hit you at the 3, but you got to meet him somewhere. So as you're going through this process, your big takeaways are what as you come into this game? Because you set that tone.
Yeah, I mean, I was just told to limit the 3-point line for him because obviously great shooter out there. That's what we did though. The team helped me with the defense after he got across the 3-point line. We just executed after that.
And I would say mission accomplished there. He only had 1 3 tonight. It was in the first quarter. So strong work on your part there. Sam, you've got you get whoever the other hot hand is from the outside.
Yep.
Right, and you got to work on the inside there too. And as they're coming at you, you're doing a great job. Both of you, lots of. I know Lanigan and the official stats are around here somewhere. I don't have them. I just have points. But every time I turned around to watch a loose ball, one of you was coming down with the rebound. So you're doing it's transitionally different what you're doing from the first couple of games in the season to what you're doing now in terms of settle in and getting after the rebounds and loose balls. And you guys are coming up with it. So what's different? What's changed for you?
We're just definitely settling in, especially from the beginning of the season. We were really raw. We weren't really running the plays. We were kind of just focusing on our offense, just one-on-one stuff. And now we're running the plays and stuff like that. Especially today, Gordon Penders really stepped up. And we just really did good on defense too. Ryan, Shane, Cam, they always stepped up on the plan. He's obviously a really good player. So.
And they have a few weapons, but you guys managed to do a good job of pacing it out, spacing it out, and moving the ball around too. A lot of backdoor movement. You guys are trying to hit stuff on the low posts, moving in space. I think you're playing. We're seeing if you watch the first 4 or 5 games, and then you watch the last 4 or 5 games, it's a marked change in the pace and the tempo. And I think that really starts with the guard work.
Yeah.
Yep.
So bravo to you for that.
Thank you.
You got a couple of big games coming up this week in division, right? You got one away at North on Tuesday.
Yep.
Tuesday.
And then you get the opportunity to host Sharon here on Friday night.
Big game.
Yes, sir.
Big game, he says. Yeah. So tell me. Excellent. Let's see it. We're going to see Sam. We're going to see a couple of replays for you. Something we're on that little hold here. Here it comes, Cotter to you. This is international water stuff, man.
Limitless.
You're like all the way back there. You're almost out of bounds.
Hey, Cam.
Cam Barrera stopping by, not offering any icy hot. He's very selfish with that.
Yes, sir.
Good takes there. Yeah.
Thank you.
So no fear to shoot that ball. And you how many? You guys all had 3s in Taunton the other night, and we don't have any clips of that because we were away.
Yeah.
But that was something I noticed. Of all the guys who played, we had what 11 threes?
Yeah, it was really good for us. We played really well.
And one from everybody. I know obviously you want the win instead of the moral victory, but that I thought was really impressive because you guys were down in that game a lot early too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Strong work. All right, so what do you got to do to get ready for traveling to North?
I mean, we've been playing really well, so We just gotta focus on defense, do well in practice and stuff like that, and we'll be ready.
So that's tomorrow.
Yep.
Back at it tomorrow.
Yep.
And then hopefully that sets you up for a really top of the division.
Oh yeah.
Slugfest with the Eagles on Friday.
Yep. Big game.
We'll be here on Friday night, so we look forward to bringing that for everybody. And if you're listening to this, and tell all your friends, get their rear ends back down here. Spectators are welcome. So
Friday, be there.
That's right. So there it is. Ryan, Sam, thanks for joining me.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
We hopefully will see you guys right back here on Friday night. Until then, stay well, and thank you, Foxboro Cable.